I'm a co-founder, CEO here at CryptoFi, where we allow traditional banks and credit unions the ability to offer cryptocurrency to their customers and members natively through their existing digital banking platform. So what you see here is our integration with Q2. We are integrated with a number of other digital banking providers, but before I jump into the demo, I just wanted to make a quick observation that crypto and banking are two terms that have not historically gone together. But what's been very encouraging for us at CryptoFi, especially over the last 6 months, is to hear banks and credit unions change their tune and finally realize that cryptocurrency is here to stay. It will eventually be table stakes, and it's no longer a matter of if we're going to do it, but it's a matter of when and how we're going to do it. And the how is incredibly important. If you choose a crypto vendor that does not optimize your success for the long term, you're going to be setting yourself up to be non-competitive in the crypto space as it continues to become more mainstream. So I wanted to focus the majority of the last 5.5 minutes that I have here today on educating you on some of the important considerations on how you should go about evaluating your first crypto vendor. And what's unique about us is we are able to offer more than just Bitcoin. As you can see there displayed, we have the logo for Ethereum, Litecoin. CryptoFi is actually able to support up to 150 different digital assets. But to be clear, we're not recommending that any bank or credit union start with all 150 of those cryptocurrencies. Our Chief Compliance Officer is in constant communication with regulators and keeping an ear to the ground. So when there is more legal clarity around the different digital assets that are safe to offer, CryptoFi is going to be in position to allow your bank or credit union to remain competitive and turn on those cryptocurrencies that are safe to do so you can continue to compete with the exchanges and the third-party fintech apps that are continuing to steal customers and capital from the traditional banks and credit unions today. So choice in cryptocurrency long-term is one of the first most important considerations. As I move through the demo here, the next important consideration that you want to be mindful of is who your custodian is and how you're going about filling cryptocurrency orders. So what's unique about CryptoFi is we went to market as just the fintech, and we are intentionally decoupled from the custody and the liquidity. And that's important for a couple of reasons. Number one, right now, no bank or credit union that I've talked to at least is considering bringing digital asset custody in-house. Whenever cryptocurrency continues down its adoption curve that it's already on right now, and it becomes strategic enough for a bank or credit union to want to consider bringing custody in-house, you want to have flexibility in the vendor you're working with to allow you to do so. We start you off by being pre-integrated with a licensed digital asset custodian to custody your cryptocurrency, but if and when you want to bring custody in-house, we give you the tools to do so. Our custodians are also the counterparty in the transaction, meaning they're the party that's filling the orders on behalf of the bank or credit union whenever the users are placing the orders through the platform that you see here. And one of the things that's not always transparent in this industry, I'm going to do a quick side-by-side screen share here of my Coinbase account and the CryptoFi account here on the left through Q2. If you see the price of Bitcoin here that Coinbase is offering, it's going to change as soon as I click on Preview Buy. So when it pulls up, you'll see, and it's a little small here, but it's about $100 more expensive, which is hidden from the user on the main price that's displayed here on the screen, which is $20,184. And when you compare that to the price that CryptoFi offers through our network of leading digital asset custodians and their network of liquidity providers, you can see the difference in exchange rate. Here is $20,179, which is about $100 cheaper than what Coinbase is offering for, which is consistent across most of our competitors when we're compared the exchange rates to. So this is going to be one key consideration that you can offer to your customers and members to bring that capital back into your FI. If you're not giving them a reason to come back and do their crypto transactions with you, they're not going to. The next thing that CryptoFi does, and we're able to do because we are just the fintech in this solution, is innovate on other features. And one of the key features to bring that cryptocurrency back from a third-party exchange into your banking environment is to be able to allow for crypto deposits from a third-party exchange, which we will be rolling out in Q1 of 2023. We integrate with the likes of Coinbase, FTX, Crypto.com, not to source liquidity, but to allow for transfers to happen natively from the digital banking environment. And why that's important is obviously being able to trigger a transfer directly from the banking app is incredibly important, but along with that transfer being triggered, we also pass through personal data so we can verify the identity of that user on the exchange they're transferring from, matching to their banking credentials, which for those of you that are familiar with the travel rule and some of the compliance considerations in crypto is incredibly important. We have a lot more features that I would love to show all of you. I only have about 30 seconds left here, so we will be downstairs at the reception hall if anyone has any questions or if you'd like to see a deeper dive. But I appreciate your time, and thank you for bearing with me to the very last demo. Thanks, everybody.